on the basis of partition. On the basis of partition, when we discuss, so both Mitakshara and Dehabhaga school hold the true test of partition. It is in the intention to separate the manifestation of the intention is different from each school. अब इसका मतलब क्या है कि इन दोनों का जो हम ये कह सकते हैं कि जो पार्टीशन का जो व्यूज थे दयाभागा और मिताक्षरा स्कूल के, ये दोनों डिफरेंट थे. इन द मिताक्षरा सिस्टम, none of the members of the co-person can claim a definite physical share of the joint property. कोई भी डेफिनेट शेयर नहीं बता सकता था कि ये मेरा शेयर है, बिकॉज वो किसी के पैदा होने पे ज्यादा, किसी के पैदा होने पे कम और किसी के जाने से, मृत्यु से कम ज्यादा हो जाता है. मिताक्षरा सिस्टम, none of the members of the co-person can claim a definite physical share. So, partition in this system involves in ascertaining and defining the share of the co-persons. That means, that is, in the numerical division of the property, the principle of property of joint family means that the property over which all co-persons have similar ownership, सबके पास एक प्रॉपर ओनरशिप है. एक भी को-पर्सनरी जो है वो ये नहीं बता सकता बिफोर पार्टीशन दैट ही इज द ओनर ऑफ द पर्टिकुलर प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ अ जॉइंट फैमिली. You understand? It means the birth of a male in the family reduces the interest of co-partnery, and the death increased the co-partnery property. In comparison to this, अगर हम दयाभागा स्कूल के बारे में बताएं तो पार्टीशन में ये था कि Dehabhaga school, there has to be a physical separation of the property into specific portion and assigning a separate share of each co-partner. हर को एक separate share दिया गया और उसे assign कर दिया गया कि ये तेरा शेयर है एक co-partner प्रॉपर्टी. एक co-partner को कितनी प्रॉपर्टी है उसका शेयर एक स्पेसिफिकली पोर्शन डिफाइन कर दिया गया. In the Dehabhaga system, each of the co-partners has definite share in the joint family. Joint family की जो प्रॉपर्टी है, even though a family is joint or undivided and the possession is common, सबकी कॉमन है, बट फिर भी उनको ये पता है कि उनकी कितनी प्रॉपर्टी है. In Dehabhaga, the interest of co-partnery is definite at the time of succession. जब भी उत्तराधिकार मिला तो उसको पता चल गया कि ये मेरी प्रॉपर्टी है. The death of the co-partner involves after the death of the father, when the property is received by sons on the basis of succession. जो उत्तराधिकारी है उसका on the basis of succession उसको पता चल जाएगा कि ये मेरी प्रॉपर्टी का इतना मेरा हिस्सा जो है वो मेरे को मिला है. In such a situation, sons are co-partnery and the property obtained by succession is the co-partnery property. जो भी उसको उत्तराधिकारी में मिली है बेटे को, वो एक डेफिनेट शेयर है जो उसे मिलेगा ही मिलेगा. Got it? Now, on the basis of rights of a woman, if we talk about Mitakshara and Dehabhaga school, what about the views? The rights of the woman in the Mitakshara school, the wife cannot demand partition. Wife नहीं कह सकती है कि आप partition करो. She, however, has the right to share in any partition effected between husband and her sons. She has the right कि ये कहे वो कि मेरे को शेयर इतना मेरा पार्टीशन इफेक्ट हो जाएगा उसका, अगर पार्टीशन हुआ तो उसका जो शेयर है वो इफेक्ट हो जाएगा. In both the system, in any partition among the sons, the mother is entitled to a share equal to that of a son. Similarly, when a son dies before partition, leaving the mother, son की death हो जाती है before the partition, leaving the mother as a heir, the mother is entitled to a share of a deceased son, as well as share in her own right, when there is a partition between the remaining sons. जो बेटा गया है, जिस बेटे की मृत्यु हुई है, और अगर उसके 4 बेटे हैं, एक की मृत्यु हो गई है, तो उस माँ को बेटे का शेयर भी मिलेगा प्लस अपना भी शेयर मिलेगा. This is in accordance with the Mitakshara school. Now, if we talk about the rights of women under the Deabhaga school, the women's had the under Deabhaga, the right does not exist for the woman because the son cannot demand partition as the father is the absolute owner. He cannot demand anything. Kyun? Because up till the death, he is not entitled to have any, the son is not entitled to have any partition. Done? Now, with the, on the basis of inheritance, in Mitakshara and the Deabhaga school, the views are different. Inheritance, according to Mitakshara school, it is based on relation by blood. Blood के साथ जो relations हैं, उनके हिसाब, उनके basis पे inheritance चलता है. This principle is the basic principle of Hindu succession law. This means of blood relation ignores its remote relation. दो रूल ऑफ सक्सेशन है मिताक्षरा स्कूल में. एक्सक्लूजन ऑफ वुमन इन सक्सेशन, वुमन को कोई राइट नहीं है, उसको एक्सक्लूड किया गया. एग्नेट्स सुपरसीड्स द कोग्नेट्स. एग्नेट्स सुपरसीड्स द कोग्नेट्स मतलब कि अगर एक हिंदू डाइज लिविंग बिहाइंड हिज सन एंड अ डॉटर, उसका एक बेटा और एक बेटी है, तो फर्स्ट प्रॉपर्टी जाएगी उसके बेटे के पास. एज पर द फर्स्ट रूल, whole property shall go to the son and daughter shall receive nothing because women are excluded here. Similarly, if any Hindu dies leaving behind son's son and daughter's son, then as per the second rule, the whole property shall go to the son's son while daughter's son shall not receive any property because he is cognate. You understood my point? The point is that कि if there is son, बेटे का बेटा है और बेटी का बेटा है, तो पहले प्रॉपर्टी जो है वो बेटे के बेटे को जाएगी और जो डॉटर सन है उसको कुछ भी नहीं जाएगा. अब according to Mitakshara school, according to Deabhaga school, if we discuss, then it is based on spiritual or religious profit. The concept of religious effectiveness or spiritual gain concept of Spinda's relationship in the foundation of Deabhaga school. Spinda relationship in contrast to those who confer less spiritual advantage based on the doctrine of oblations. Those who confer more spiritual advantage are entitled to inherit the property. According to spiritual or religious principle, the succession of property is such person who provides maximum peace and religious profit for the soul of the deceased by performing ritual rites. जिसने उस जो मृत्यु जिसकी हुई है, जो उसका पिंडदान किया है, उसको मैक्सिमम एडवांटेज मिलेगी. Understood? It can be said that the person who provides maximum peace to the soul of the deceased by performing pindadan shall be entitled to receive the property in succession. Basically, in the Deabhaga school, the concept depends on the concept of religious effectiveness or spiritual gain. जिसने religious effectiveness करी है, जिसने religious duties अपनी follow करी हैं या spiritual duties follow करी हैं, उसको property का inheritance मिलेगा. Thus, the succession of law of Deabhaga school is based on spiritual principles and not on customary principles. इसमें the females can also inherit the property of the family under the Deabhaga school. Females जो हैं, जो मिताक्षरा स्कूल है उसमें सिर्फ सन्स का राइट है, बट देयाभागा स्कूल ने ये कहा कि जो फीमेल्स हैं दे आर ऑल्सो हैविंग द फुल राइट टू इनहेरिट द प्रॉपर्टी. Widow has the right to succeed in her husband's share in the case of co-partner dying issueless. कोई co-partner है जिसका कोई बेटा या बेटी नहीं है, issueless है, तो and to impose a partition on her own account, तो वो अपने वाइफ को दे सकता है. Hence the right to inherit derives from spiritual effectiveness, that is the power to confer spiritual gain on the name of paternal and maternal ancestors under the Deabhaga school of law. It depends upon the spiritual principles and not on the customary principles. But Mitakshara does not believe on these two concepts. Mitakshara school, the Spinda relationship doctrine is insisted on the Mitakshara school of law in offering religious oblations. The class of blood should be preferred in the particular class. जो blood relation है वो मिताक्षरा स्कूल ने follow किया है. That it is the governing of element whereby the right of inherit occurs under the Mitakshara school. The inheritance under Mitakshara is based on the doctrine of survivorship. अगर हम इसको और थोड़ा सा समझें तो हम बता सकते हैं कि मिताक्षरा स्कूल में वुमन का कोई भी राइट नहीं है एज टू बी अ co-partner. A wife has the right to maintain her husband's property, yet she is no co-partner. Under the Hindu Women's Right to Property Act 1937 में a widow also succeeds in the share of her deceased husband in the joint family but cannot be a co-partner. वो co-partner नहीं बन सकती, वो एक शेयर है जो उसको मिल सकता है. अब अगर हम इसका कंक्लूजन करें कि मिताक्षरा स्कूल और दयाभागा स्कूल में, तो वी कैन बेसिकली से मिताक्षरा जो है बहुत कंजर्वेटिव है. इट प्रोवाइड्स गुड सिक्योरिटी इन द टाइम ऑफ डिफिकल्टी एज अ मेंबर कैन रिली ऑन द जॉइंट फैमिली. ही कैन रिलाई ऑन द जॉइंट फैमिली. हाउएवर समटाइम्स अ मेंबर कैन बिकेम अ पैरासाइट. जो मेंबर है वो जो फैमिली का मेंबर है वो ही एक पैरासाइट बन जाए और वो सारी जो प्रॉपर्टी है उसको ईट अप कर ले. दयाभागा सिस्टम इज मोर लिबरल है. अमंग द टू दयाभागा इज मोर लाइकली टू बी लास्ट इन मॉडर्न टाइम्स विद द ग्रोथ ऑफ इंडिविजुअलिज्म. इंडिविजुअल एंटरप्राइजेस हो या इकोनॉमिक कंप्लेशंस हो, तो दयाभागा स्कूल जो है वो मोर लिबरल है. मिताक्षरा स्कूल जो है वो कंजर्वेटिव है. So guys, I believe that you have understood what are the main principles on which the Mitakshara and Dayabhaga schools of Hindu law differ from each other.